Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your brand new TCL TV, Google TV that is, especially if you have the one that has a remote that looks the same as this one. This is the latest one, 2026 model. First thing first, plug your TV to power. Now let's turn it on. You see the first interface that appears. You have to be patient with it so that it doesn't crash. Remember, these are smart TVs, so if you rush it out, it's going to crash and it probably gets stuck on the Google TV logo. So once you're here, select your country, and for me I'm going to select your country. Now this is my country. I'm from Kenya, a very famous country. Let me know in the comment section what you know about Kenya in the comment section so that I can know where you're from. Okay, then from there, now we have this interface right here where you set up a Google TV or you set up basic TV. So setting up Google TV means you'll be able to access all the applications that you can access on a Google maybe mobile phone or a Google TV. That is the Google OS. But if you set it up with the basic, it means you'll have to finish up the basic, and then once you have to access things like the Google Play Store, you'll still have to get back to this point. So for a case scenario, I'm going to set it up through the Google TV because I know that's the one that you're most interested with. So set up Google TV, and then after that you'll have this interface opening right here instead. So you have two options. You can either set it up with the Google Home app on your mobile phone, or you come and scroll down here where you have set up the TV instead. So you can set it up with the TV or your phone. So I'm going to use the one for Google Home app, and I'm going to use my application. So right here, having installed the app on my mobile phone, ensure that you have the app on your phone. So Google Home app, here you can see the app is right here. So just open the app, and then after that you have the app opening up there. Then you click on this plus here, and remember, from this app you add your email first. So once you've added your email on the application, it will be easier to link it up with the TV. So just click on here where you have the plus, and then after the plus here, add device. So you click on the first one, you add device. So you're going to have that page opening up where you can scan the code you have right over there. So I'm going to scan it up. So you see, so it's already scanned, and now let's give it time for it to set up here and see what's happening on the TV. So I'm going to place the camera right there so see what's happening side by side. So it's already connected. Follow the instruction on your Google Home app. So you're going to set it up using our phone. So after that, you just accept, and remember, it's going to collect the email that you have on your mobile phone that you've set up to use for the TV. So it's going to be easier that way. So after that, I have the email right over there. So just click on accept. Then now, where is the device? Is it in the sitting room? Is it in the garden? I know some of you have TVs in the bathroom, yeah? So for us, our case, it's in the sitting room definitely. So let's place it dining room. There, select dining room, and then you select next. And then here, this is where you put the Wi-Fi now. So I'm going to put in my Wi-Fi password. So remember, the password that you put here is the same password that you're going to put on the TV because you're using it under the same Wi-Fi in the same house. So I'm going to put my Wi-Fi here. I select the Wi-Fi that I'm connected to, and I see, once I've put the password, I'm going to click next, and then I put Wi-Fi password right over here. So once you add the Wi-Fi, then you can see from the TV it's now right here connected. Okay, so now we are done. You can see signing with your Google account. Your Google account will be signing to your Google TV to enable a personal TV experience. Now click on continue, and then just see what's happening on the TV. Then after that, you see here we have next to verify. You have to verify the email. So let me just verify the email. So once you're done, you'll get to that page. Now it's checking for updates. So just give it some time. you'll have to check for the latest updates. Remember, by the time the TV was coming out from the factory, maybe there are some updates that have not been updated to the TV. That's why it has to go through this interface. Give it time. Remember, this process also depends on the Wi-Fi speed that you're using. The faster the internet, the faster the process. So after the updates, your TV might still request you to put in your Google password. That is, if it doesn't link up with the Google Home app from the phone. So you'll have to place in your Google email manually through the remote. It's normally a bit hectic and tedious, but you'll have to go through the process. Now after that, after the email, you accept the terms and conditions, and then you'll have this interface where you have search across all your TV apps. So you allow it so that whenever you are searching through these Google search voice that we have here, so if you press on it, it's going to search across all your TV apps so that you get the application that you're looking for or whatever content you're looking for. If you don't enable this, it means if you go through the search, it won't be able to search through the TV app. So enable that. You click on allow, give it some time, and now we are almost there. Select the home, so you're going to just add Janabi. As usual, you're using it in the living room. Yeah, so choose your services. You have to select Google Play services. Make sure that it chooses Google TV. Choose there. Choose all these applications here because they're going to be critical to you. Netflix. If you don't choose them here, then you won't be able to see them on the home interface. So you have to select them here. You have YouTube. You have Amazon Prime. Then you have the QII. You have YouTube Music. After that, now it's simple. Come and confirm there. Click on confirm. Give it time. And then you're almost there. Now, this is a very important setting for your TV. Remember, most of these Google TVs, they come with remotes that they have AI or Bluetooth sensors. So you don't have to point directly at the sensor for you to communicate with the TV through the remote. So you have to do this pairing. And the procedure is just there on the screen. All you have to do is press on the home and OK buttons for it to pair. You have the icons right over here. So you have to click on OK button, the center button, and the home button on the remote. So locate your home button. It's not necessarily here at the center, but you can see here. For a case, we have it right over here. So I'm going to press both of them at the same time, just as described right over here. So you press on the home button and the OK button at the same time. Now let's press to see what happens. And you can see now it's pairing. So it means it's pairing the remote to the TV through Bluetooth. Therefore, after that, you have the tick, it means it's already connected. And then now for TCL Home app, click sign in. And here you have different options. You have sign in with the mobile device or sign in with others. So you have Google account, Home TCL app. And because you already signed in with your Google account, it's just pretty simple. Come and connect with the Google account. Don't use these other products because they take much longer. So I'm going to use the Google account. Already we have the account, so it's easier. Give it some time. Then here I confirm. Then there confirm. So here you agree with the TCL terms and services because definitely you're using TCL. As usual, select all. We don't have time to go through this. If you have time, it's okay. So you're going to select all and then you agree. So after that, automatic updates are definitely. If you want updates to be automatic, you can agree. If you don't want them, then maybe you can put not now. For a case, you're going to choose not now because some of these automatic updates, some of them some of them might not be necessarily good for you because sometimes they come with bugs. They are small updates. So it's good to at least update on major updates, but not every now and then. So that's why for a case scenario, we're going to choose not now. After that, we have TCL AirPlay, add HomeKit, next as usual, select done. So setup mode, we have done and we have store mode. So if you're using this TV in a shop, then you select store mode. This is where the TV will be displaying you all the properties of the TV, either on the right, left, where you normally see all those features of the TV like 4K, Google being displayed here. So don't select store mode if you're using in the house. So for a case scenario, you can select done. And it's been a long process, but really worth it. And remember, this is something that you do once in a while. So it's not something that you do every day. So give it time to set up. So right here it's installing all the applications that you selected at the initial interface. Remember Netflix, Prime, YouTube, all those applications are going to be installed here. Those are the basic applications that you need for a Google TV. Any other application that you want, you'll have to access them through the TV's Google Play Store. And I'll show you the next step once it's done with this. We have about 3 minutes here. I'll have to skip this part. Once it's done, and then you'll get there. So you're almost getting there. It's refreshing for the apps to appear. Don't press anything on the remote. Now you have an interface where you can put your screensaver. You can decide if you want to have a screensaver just the way that you normally have it on your mobile phone. You can have it on your TV. So you can either select a screensaver from your email, or you can skip, like for a scenario, we're going to skip. And then we have multiple profiles. Most of you wonder what's the purpose of a Google TV as compared to an Android TV. So Google TV, this is the definition of Google TV. You have multiple profiles. Once you open up the TV and maybe want to watch something, it brings you to the page where you have the profiles. You can set up your own profile as a parent, and you have children's profile. That means whenever they want to access the TV and not around, you will have a password on your main profile, so they won't be able to access adult contents, and therefore they'll have to go to where you have the children's content, and there the other side you will also place a password for them so that they can access children features only. So it's important for you to don't skip this part and select the profiles depending on your household preference. Because that is not the purpose of today, let's go to Google TV so that you can have access to a home interface. Let's go to Google TV, and therefore we have a home interface. You have all your apps there, all the important, the basic ones. And if you have to add other apps, you just come here to where you have apps, locate Google Play Store, and then you add your apps, or you can even search from here or any other application that you want from the Play Store, and you add it. If you want to access the settings, if you click on the setting tab, you have your setting here, just as what you normally have on your phone. You have the display, Wi-Fi, and the rest. There's no difference between this Google TV and your mobile phone, so accessing it and maneuvering through it will be just as simple as you normally do on your phone. And guys, don't forget to leave a like on this video. If this video helps you, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more informative and educative videos like this. And see you next time on another one.